Good evening and welcome to Tastastic Tuesdays. Let's talk about a very, not only unpopular opinion, but kind of an unspoken taboo subject. The ego that riddles social activism. There are a lot of self-proclaimed social activists, especially online social activists, that are more driven by ego than actual forward movement, advancements, civil liberties, and social justice as a whole. These are the people that consistently fundraise for themselves for odd reasons. People that are always talking about themselves, what they do for the community. They spend so much time talking about it and so much time online. You ever wonder when they're putting in the work? If we have so many activists out here, where's the legislation? Where's the change? We have monochromes here, monochromes there, a monochrome of growth here, a monochrome of growth there, but nothing overall. Nothing even close to the origins of the civil rights movement, because it never ended. There was no civil rights era. It was just the beginning. We are still in the midst of it. Until equity is achieved, we are still in the era of civil rights. But there always becomes jealousy and infighting and someone needing to expose someone else, someone needing to have a gotcha moment over someone else because of the ego that is involved. Do I believe that everyone starts out with pure intentions? Yes, because they get fed up with being fed up. They get sick and tired of being sick and tired. They truly do want a better place for their children, their siblings, their friends, their families, and even people they have yet to meet or may never meet. But then there comes that serotonin rush of popularity. That moment of so many people hanging on your every word, that it becomes more of, how can I prove that I'm their favorite to me? And then that's when scandal erupts. That's when beefs erupt. And the eye is no longer on the ethical, forward-moving, overall for the BIPOC community prize. It becomes, how can I make a name for myself and become more than a footnote in history? See, during the beginning of the civil rights era, there are a plethora of people that most have not heard of, and they didn't care if they were heard of or not. They were going to be that necessary, that needed cog in the machine towards equity. Whether they were an asterisk in the history books or never mentioned at all. They wanted to stand on the right side of history. They wanted to move all of us forward. But now, the name of the game is ego. While still sitting back in that tired old tradition of complaining that nothing has gotten better. It's time to do as Michael Jackson advised us to do and take a look at the man in the mirror. Which ways need to be changed? Why are you in it? Are you going to a protest for a photo op? Or are you going to a protest to make sure the voices are stronger in unity? Are you educating online about your cultural history, about what your ancestors endured, of what you have been trickled down to endure? Or are you just having a look at me moment? There's no judgment here. Just making an observation. But like I always say, what do I know? Until next week, each one teach one, each one reach one.